Today, we're tackling one of the biggest questions out there. How in the world are we supposed to live a meaningful life when the universe itself doesn't seem to have any answers for us?
You know that feeling, right? That sense that you're just shouting into the void, hoping for a sign or a purpose or some kind of master plan, and all you get back is silence? Well, that feeling, it's not just you. It's a huge part of being human. I mean, it's just baked into our DNA. We're wired to look for patterns, to ask why, to hunt for a reason for all this. It's why we have science and art and philosophy. But the universe, well, it doesn't seem to play by those rules. It doesn't have a story to tell us. And that creates this deep, nagging tension inside all of us. And this fundamental conflict, the philosopher Albert Camus had a special name for it. He didn't say the world was absurd or that we were absurd. Nope. He called the clash between us and the world the absurd. And this is a really, really key point. For Camus, the absurd isn't some property of the universe. It's a relationship. It's the divorce, as he famously put it, between our desperate longing for reason and the cold, silent reality we get instead. So picture this. You've got these two forces pushing against each other. On one side, there's us, our minds, just screaming out for answers and sense. And on the other side, the universe, which offers up nothing. No purpose, no answers. The absurd isn't one side or the other. It's that giant, uncrossable canyon between them. And let's be real, staring into that canyon is unsettling. It's dizzying, even a little terrifying. So naturally, our first instinct is to find an escape hatch, any way to get back on solid ground and make that awful feeling go away. And this brings us to what Camus saw as the most popular but also the most dishonest way out. He gave it a pretty intense name: philosophical suicide. Okay, now let me be super clear. Camus is not talking about literally ending your life. Not at all. He's talking about ending your honest, critical thinking. It's when you choose a prepackaged set of answers, maybe from religion or political ideology, just to get rid of that anxiety of not knowing. You're basically trading your freedom to think for the comfort of not having to. And the process is pretty much always the same. First, you see the absurd for what it is. Then, that feeling of discomfort hits you like a ton of bricks. So, to make it stop, you decide to ditch the very thing that got you there in the first place, your own reason. And finally, you take that leap of faith into a belief system that promises you everything's going to be okay. And you can see why it's so tempting, can't you? The promise is that peace of mind is just one simple decision away. All you have to do is stop asking those tough questions, stop wrestling with the contradictions, and just believe. But for Camus, this escape came at a price that was way, way too high. He argued that it wasn't a solution at all. It was actually a betrayal of the very thing that makes us human. He believed our greatest power is our ability to see the world clearly, without sugarcoating it. That lucidity, that clear-sightedness, that's our superpower. To trade it away for a comforting lie was, for him, basically giving up on life. He wanted us to live with our eyes wide open, no matter how harsh the view. And here is his powerful counterpunch. Instead of escaping, he says we should rebel. We should live a life so full of freedom and awareness that our very existence becomes an act of defiance against the meaninglessness. Okay, so if we're not supposed to run away, what do we do? Well, it's not about just shrugging our shoulders in despair. It's about actively, maybe even joyfully, embracing the whole situation. He gives us these 3 pillars for living an absurd life. This isn't about finding some ultimate answer. It's about figuring out how to live as fully and intensely as possible without one. It's a constant, active rebellion. And when you think about it, this mindset leads to some pretty amazing values. When you accept there are no pre-written rules, you become truly free. You rebel against the emptiness, not with anger, but by living with passion. You create your own meaning, right here, right now, through your work, your relationships, your art. They don't have to last forever to matter. So if you take away just one thing, let it be this. The goal isn't to solve the absurd. It's to live inside it. It's about holding 2 opposite truths in your head at the same time. Your deep human need for meaning and the universe's total indifference to that need. That constant tension, that's what a truly conscious life is all about. And that's the question that always comes up, isn't it? If the cosmos doesn't care, if there's no grand plan, then what's the point? It feels like that road leads straight to despair. But this is where Camus completely flips the script. It's brilliant. Without some divine purpose telling you what your life is worth, the value of your limited, conscious time on this planet becomes infinite. This life, this moment, right now, it's all there is. And that doesn't make it meaningless. That makes it everything.
So I'll leave you with that. In a world with no built-in meaning, every choice you make, every moment you live with your eyes wide open, that's a little act of rebellion. It's you saying to a silent universe, I'm here, and my life matters because I am living it. So, what's your rebellion gonna look like?